Hey Goal Digger, Kimberly Olson here, back for another episode of #GetLit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. For today's episode, we're going to talk about how to price your offer. So whether you're releasing a course, a workshop, some kind of group coaching program, I've got you covered. And remember, it's not what you think. Stay tuned. To pricing your offer, the biggest thing I hear from people is, you need to price it high. You need to do high ticket. You need to price it high. You need to go bigger. You're undervaluing yourself. You're not seeing yourself, giving yourself enough credit for the knowledge that you have, and you need to be charging more. I actually don't agree with this. So if you're someone who is the opposite of me, respectfully disagree. The reason why is because I actually started my business model by charging $15 for my first workshop. I had 30 people in that first workshop. I made $450. Now you might be sitting here going, well, if you would have charged $100, you would have made $3,000. I wouldn't have had that many people enroll because I was brand new. I hadn't established credibility or authority as a coach, as a trainer, as someone who was doing boot camps and workshops and programs. I was new. I was getting started. I also believe that people need to get used to you. They need to get used to spending money with you, and you can build from there. So with that $15 workshop that I did, I made an offer at the end of it. I made a higher ticket offer. And to me, it felt like a lot of money, a higher ticket offer. I charged $297 for a 6-week boot camp. Again, most people will tell you not to do that. Well, now I charge $3,000 to $5,000 for an hour of my time. So it's not to say that we don't get up there. It's not to say we don't start out at a certain amount and work our way up. But what happens is when you're new and you're building that audience, you don't have the numbers. You absolutely do not have the numbers. When you don't have the numbers, you will not get the students, the clients. When you don't have the students or clients, a couple things happen. Your ego is hurt, right? Your self-esteem is damaged. Also, you don't have testimonials coming out of it that you can use on social media for future. You also don't have referrals happening. You don't have success stories. You don't have the ability to work with different people so your confidence can grow. And you might even tell yourself that what your offer isn't good. You might start telling yourself that maybe it's not for you. Maybe what you have people don't want. But it could just be you don't have the numbers. It could just be you don't have enough people. So when I work with students inside of our programs, even if they've had success in corporate or maybe even network marketing, direct sales, when we start building out their brand, I often find that they just don't have the numbers. And what I mean by that is they don't have enough people or even have their email list going. Or they don't have enough people in their Facebook group where they're going to do their events, I call them conversion events, challenges, masterclasses, whatever you want to call it, where they're going to make their offer. So if you don't have enough people, let's say you have 100 people in your Facebook group and you're like, I can't really have 100 people. I could totally do something with that. Yes, you have 100 people in your Facebook group, but how many people are actually going to register or show up for your thing that you're going to do your offer? So let's say you're going to do a free 5-day challenge. How many of the 100 actually come? Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever done a free challenge and you were so excited because you put this awesome offer together and you had, 5 people raise their hand, they're interested, and one shows up and it's like your aunt or your coach, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, because you just don't have the numbers. You need several hundred of actively engaged people into your Facebook group to even make something like that work. Okay, the numbers. Now, what's really great is if we can do a lower ticket and start with that, we can build off of that. I used to charge for coaching with me for a whole year. Oh my goodness. I want to say it was like less than $10,000 for the whole year. Yeah, it was. It was way less than that. And now I charge over $100,000 to coach with me. So I'm giving you a couple of different examples here so you can see how you can start here and then you go and go and go. The really great thing too is if you start at a lower amount, You can, and another great example, my first membership program was $9.99 a month. And now we're launching a new version of it, but it's going to be $197 a month. $9.99 is what I started off at. But you know what you can tell people? I love how I go hide in another part of our yard, because look at this is our backyard. There's lots of space. They come find me. Hey, ladies, I'm recording a video. Hashtag mom probs. So what's so great about that is if you do a lower price point, you can tell people when you're making the offer, hey, this is introductory. It will never be this low. You can also say to them that you are the founders. I'm going to build this program. You are going to get to build this program with me. I'm going to build it around you and where you're at in your business. Like, you can really do a lot with that, and let them know the price is going up. The doors are closing at this date, and then the price is going up. We have done that consistently with every single program we've done, and we have raised them and raised them and raised them. I want to say 4 or 5 times in the last year or two since we've opened a couple of our signature programs. So when you tell people that, you have to do it. You have to follow through and raise the price, but it can create some healthy FOMO, fear of missing out. Gives people an incentive to cross the finish line, because people are indecisive, right? You admit it. You're probably watching this going, yeah, she's right. I'm indecisive. We're indecisive. We need a little kick in the pants. We need a little encouragement. I don't know about you, but I have absolutely bought things because the price was going up, because I didn't want to spend more. I wanted to be able to save and get that deal. So you can also use this model for that, where you can start with a lower amount. And the other thing is to think about this. If you price something too high, you can't go back. So let's say you launch something and you're like, okay, it's going to be $1,200 to work with me for 3 months. And one person says they're possibly interested, and you've got, 5 to 10 people participating in your free challenge. You just lost the 5 to 10 that are like, there's no way. You can't go back. You can't be like, well, I mean, I guess you could get creative and do it, which we could help you with that in the back end. However, it would just be harder to do, right? Oh, just kidding. I'm going to lower my price, So you can always go up. You can always raise the price. Be patient with this whole process. But let's get people used to spending money with you. Let's allow you to build up your credibility, authority. Let's allow you to create some success stories with the people that are working with you. And then you can attract more and more and more into your business. So that's what I want you to work on, and I'm glad that you were here with me to hear my thoughts on how to do this. If this was helpful, take a screenshot, throw it in your stories, and tag me at The Goal Digger Girl. If you're watching on Facebook, hit the like button, follow our page. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe, because then you'll never miss an episode. And as always, I so appreciate you watching me today and watching this video and being excited about your business. So until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.